Rising food prices and supply chain issues are impacting your local food shelf. These challenges come as demand typically increases before the holidays. On Monday, Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan visited Second Harvest Heartland in Brooklyn Park to highlight the challenges.
We know that the need for food security is something that families struggle with all year round, and so we're just here to lift up the good work that is happening here.
The Lieutenant Governor helped pack potatoes and took a brief tour of the Second Harvest warehouse. Holiday staples like turkey and pumpkins could be hard to come by this year. Rising food prices and supply chain issues are widespread and affecting consumers. Those same issues are impacting food banks like Second Harvest and the people they serve.
This has been going on for over a year, the ups and downs and the tightening of the supply chain. So we're getting pretty good at it. And I think what it, just realistically, it'll probably impact the variety of food we have available. But again, we have the best team in town. We're going to source like crazy to make sure people have food they know and love.
O'Toole says 500,000 Minnesotans face hunger challenges right now, and that includes 200,000 children. Communities of color are at least twice as likely to experience food insecurity. A man is in the hospital following a shooting that led authorities to a suspect trying to escape on a bicycle in Brooklyn Park. According to Champlin police, there was a shooting Saturday morning at a home just north of Jackson Middle School. Brooklyn Park police later located the shooting victim, who had transported himself to a quick trip on 96th Avenue North. The 44-year-old man had several gunshot wounds and was taken to the hospital. Then, on Saturday evening, near the same quick trip, multiple agencies, including Brooklyn Park and Champlin police, chased down a suspect who had fled on a bike. That suspect, a 26-year-old man from Fridley, is being held on charges of first-degree assault and a felon in possession of a firearm. Meanwhile, Brooklyn Park police are investigating a separate shooting that occurred Saturday night in the 7500 block of Brooklyn Boulevard. Officers located a man with numerous gunshot wounds who was taken to the hospital. A search with a canine and a helicopter could not locate the shooter, but police believe the two people involved knew each other. A bicyclist is in the hospital with serious injuries after he was struck by a car Saturday night in New Hope. Police say the crash happened around 7 p.m. Saturday near 42nd and Zealand Avenues. A police spokesperson tells CCX News that the driver stopped at the scene and is cooperating. The Minnesota State Patrol is assisting with the investigation. The man on the bicycle was conscious after the crash and taken to North Memorial Health Hospital. Osseo area schools announced Monday that its winter break has been extended to 2 full weeks. The winter break will now include December 20th through the 22nd, with school resuming on Monday, January 3rd. The district added the non-school days, saying it will allow everyone to re-energize. Some parents have criticized the decision, saying it will further stress families forced to juggle work and childcare over the winter break. There's something different about a Chick-fil-A restaurant in Brooklyn Park. In this week's Business Matters, we sit Corey Bork there to find out.
You want the 8-count nugget?
Here at Chick-fil-A in Brooklyn Park,
And what would you like to drink?
you'll find a friendly smile
I got it right here.
and a helping hand.
They're right here if you need to go to the restroom.
You'll also find some Southern charm.
From a little town called McDonough, Georgia.
Jill Ward moved here to be with her grandkids. Sarah Wason moved here from Valdosta, Georgia.
The Luffmans have made it really easy, been like an extended family to me, made me feel like I always had somewhere to go, made sure I was taken care of. They've just made it a really easy transition.
The Luffmans she's talking about are the restaurant owners. They moved here from North Carolina.
I've served every level in the restaurant.
Brandon and Rebecca Luffman started working at a Chick-fil-A when they were teens.
Your life has been Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, it's the only job either of us have ever had.
The couple worked at the same Chick-fil-A together, went to college together, and eventually pursued a dream together when they heard about a franchise opportunity in Minnesota.
We booked a flight a couple weeks later and hopped on a plane, came up here and spent some time all around Brooklyn Park, Blaine, Roseville, Bloomington, Mall of America, and really said we could see this.
That dream came to fruition early last year when they opened their own Chick-fil-A. Then, 13 days later,
The impact of the coronavirus outbreak is being felt around the world, including right here at home.
that dream took a sudden turn.
We just rolled with the punches, kind of just got really good at the drive-thru experience. So, that was a plus.
But it also was a lot of work and uncertainty. Brandon worked from open until close for several months.
We knew to expect a bit of that to begin with, but we just didn't expect it would last that long.
How you doing today, ma'am?
Fast forward a year, and the couple can finally focus on the community outreach they wanted to do with the restaurant.
Our first full calendar year, we've made some really good relationships with local schools already. So we're just really thankful for that, and then thankful for the opportunity just to keep growing even.
And thankful for the team members who helped get them here.
Coming out of our first year, we still had 80% of our staff at year one were from grand opening.
Jill Ward is thankful too.
I've worked a lot of jobs, and I can tell you by far that Brandon and Rebecca are the best ones to work for.
For Business Matters,
It's just a great team here.
Corey Bork, CCX News.
As far as the labor shortage, the owners say they are not immune, but they do say they have had a large number of high school students coming in to apply. The company works to attract employees by offering college scholarship opportunities and paths for advancement in leadership. The Plymouth Rockers are warming up their voices for their annual Christmas concert.
We'll be singing some of the traditional holiday Christmas carols, such as Hark the Herald Angels Sing, The First Noel, Silent Night. But we also have some nice jingle bells. We have Christmas is Coming.
Also performing with the Plymouth Rockers will be the Ding Dong Dolly's Bell Choir. We'll leave you now with a little of the Plymouth Rockers getting tuned up for the season.
With the exception of football and this weekend's Prep Bowl, the fall sports season is now over. Jason Malillo has more on the final night of girls swimming and diving.
The girls swim and dive season concluding with the state meet at the U of M. Maple Grove's Libby Bacher has a pretty good night. The Crimson freshman takes fourth here in the 100 freestyle. She was also fifth in the 200 individual medley. The 500 freestyle is a good battle most of the way, but Edina's Katie McCarthy pulls away from Armstrong's Zoe Bresnahan. The Falcons senior has to settle for silver. Wayzata's Claire Renke won the 100 butterfly at the last state meet in 2019, and she does it again, winning with a time of 54.36. The Trojans are fourth as a team.
I didn't really know how tonight was going to go, especially since I didn't get to swim last year. But sections went well, so I was really excited. And then I looked up at the scoreboard, and it was just bringing back so many memories from freshman year, winning with Mel, and it was just really fun seeing that I could do what all my hard work was for.
And congratulations to Claire Renke. In Class A swimming, Breck finished 7th and Benilde St. Margaret's 10th. Titles were on the line Saturday at the State Adapted Soccer Tournament. Jay Wilcox reports.
The Robbinsdale Hopkins Mound West Tonka Robins in the PI Division Adapted Soccer Final against Dakota United. The Robins' Jose Leon Estrada brings it out front through traffic and sets up Ava Hattin for the goal and a 1-0 lead. Sam Gerton of Dakota blocks the clearing attempt and takes it in to score a nice goal, and the game is tied up 1-1. Off the free kick by Lucas Harper, Marcus Brady plays the carom off the curtain and sidesteps the defender to score for a 2-1 Robins lead. They get a 3-on-1. Brady's shot is over the net, but Estrada taps the rebound in as the Robins build a 4-1 lead at halftime. Second half and Dakota rallies. Gerton sets up Fiona Sitzman for her second straight, and the Hawks are within 4-3. But Estrada and the Robins never give up the lead. He scores 4 goals in all, and the Robins win 7-5 for their first soccer title since 2014.
After everything we've been through the last couple of years with the pandemic and these kids missing out on so many things, for them to come into this season and work the way they did and accomplish their goal, this will easily go down as one of the most memorable state championships that I've ever been a part of.
Park Center, representing all 3 District 279 high schools, facing Chaska, Chanhassen, Prior Lake, Shakopee in the CIA Division 3rd place game in adapted soccer. Emilio Hernandez wins the corner battle and centers it to Gaetano Sanders for the goal for Park Center, and they go up 4-1. To second half action, Hernandez gets the steal and Miracle Chroma turns and buries the long shot. A nice goal, and it's 7-2 Pirates. Chroma drags it around the defender and this time scores with the left foot. Chroma scores 8 goals for the Pirates. Sanders forces a turnover and Hernandez buries it from close range as Park Center takes third place with a 14-5 win over the Southern Stars. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
The Cooper football team advanced to the state semifinals for the first time, but ran into a tough foe. Here's Jay Wilcox.
Cooper playing without injured quarterback Joe Russell as they face Matamidi in the Class 5A football semifinals. Matamidi dominates. Charlie Brandt fakes the handoff, rolls right, and finds Ramsey Morrell for the touchdown. It's 21-0 Zephyrs at the half. Second half, and Gunnar Woods intercepts the Jackson Howard pass, and he is headed the other direction. A 63-yard return for Woods makes it 28-0 in favor of Matamidi. Cooper gets a late touchdown from Camden Royal, but it's a rough outing as the Hawks fall 34-7. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.